Hey guys, this is Saveain, and you might be wondering, who's this guy and why am I on here? I am a member of 5 Day Gamers, and I'm hosting the podcast for this channel and 5 Day Gamers just in general. This was an idea by Evil Dead Fan 102, and we're just gonna go with it. I'm gonna be in charge, hopefully with the entire thing, and we're gonna have to try and figure out what we're doing with this and everything else. But with this specific episode, we're gonna talk about changes and improvements, possibilities about with 5D Gamers because we really want to up our game up with everything, and also with the podcast. So with me today, I have LongHairGaming, Evil Dead Fan 102, and I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. NS,
Nsoliveira.
right? And it's okay to call you NS.
Yes, it's okay.
All right, okay. And we have Evil Dead Fan 102, Craig.
That's me.
Yep. Then we have Douglas or Long Hair Gaming.
That's me.
Yep. Lovely gentlemen. No girls though. Where are the girls, guys?
Oh, they're just.
Jess has gone downstairs.
All right. So
And
we kind of have Jess here, but she's not really.
Mine are just preparing my dinner. I've got about 50 downstairs.
Oh,
No, I don't have any at the moment.
not any at the moment. Does that mean Douglas is available?
Yeah, I'm available. Yeah.
Douglas is available. You hear that? All right.
So you want me? Just hit me up.
Call them, ladies.
Yep.
What number is it?
Chip
Call?
chip.
Oh, 800 reverse.
So a couple of things, right? I really want to step up the game in many ways. But first, is there any topic you want us to start off with?
Well, there's been a lot of issues that we need to correct.
Right. I'm going to talk about a couple of issues people have had, and we're going to deal with them as much as possible. One thing is that, like, basically, this is a concern for everybody, that there was way too many events that happened throughout the year of 2020. And I've talked to Craig over with it, or Evil Dead Fan, and we've sort of agreed as a group that we're only going to do it twice a year, 5 days, each event, twice a year, sometime in the summer holidays, and the winter holidays. So, best time to do streams. Doing a third event is kind of difficult when we have those sets, so I don't know the possibility of doing a third event.
Well, I think it's 2 events is actually pretty good because it's like
Yeah.
it gives amount of time between each one.
It gives us plenty of time
Yeah.
to prepare everything and hype it up.
Yeah, it gives time. Like in between, we can do these podcasts and or arrange other stuff that's not the stream, but it's like benefits the stream.
Or
Like-
practice for a stream or anything like that.
Yeah.
But for me, the first 5 Day Gamers, it was done at a very awkward time. And this time was during the exams for many people. And I was doing my exams. And during the time I had exams, I was off for study leave. Study leave is just me being off for school to, air quotes, revise. And
Play games.
well, sorry, I'm getting to that. But instead of revising or sleeping the day before I had to do the exams, I was on the streams, helping out with commentating and in the comment section, just helping out, making it more popular. I kind of think it's weird to say that I felt that the charity stream was more important than my actual exams, that affect my qualifications and me getting a job in the future, because I value it's more important. And yeah, a lot of people would be like, no, that's stupid, but I see a lot of opportunity in this.
Well, it is kind of something that you want to. It's around what you want to do when you're. Just shows that you're dedicated to like stuff that you want to do.
Anything else, guys?
Well, the thing is, the problem with Friday Gamers 1 was like we used Ustream, but we fixed that with Twitch TV.
Yeah, Twitch TV is amazing. I think we've probably gained, I would estimate, about 5% of our viewers from just doing it on Twitch.
Yeah, just
Yes.
random Twitch people just
Yep.
checking us out.
Yeah. And
Yeah, and because it's dedicated for gaming, so
that'll be even more beneficial when we have more viewers and we're at the top or near the top for whatever
Yeah,
game.
like we have one day when we have 1,000 viewers.
And another issue I had personally with it, and this might put some of you guys on the edge, but I think it's beneficial if we make some changes, is that some of the games we've done for the entire events, and I'm talking about Ratchet and Clank, the Sly series, and the Jak and Daxter series. We all enjoy those games, and it's what we like, but I think there should be more variety in games that we play.
Yeah, I guess you're right. We should have more variety games. Let's not focus only on Ratchet Clank or Sonic or Mario or those games. Like, let's just focus on games that are pretty much least known. Let's just say.
Unless we could do games where that the main people that are playing the game are commentating, then it could be like a game where anyone that's watching the stream can join in playing the game. So kind of like a co-op or online game. So anyone can play, but then only the main people are commentating, not everyone.
But
Sounds
the thing is
that
with
sounds
people
interesting.
is like, a lot of our people who are watching and things do like the games we're playing.
Yeah.
But we're not going to overdo them because we've already been done like 3 million times.
It would be boring afterwards.
It's very beneficial if we did different games because of the YouTube channel, because people find videos over YouTube and they could be like, oh, I watch this stream now, and that's one way that we can promote it, I guess. And on the idea or line borderline of promotion, all that, I think there should be more of a look on other ways to promote all this stuff. Like I may be saying this with ignorance, but I don't think we have a Facebook or a Tumblr, do we? We don't have a Reddit.
No, we do have a Tumblr. I just made one over there.
Right. We should
And I've asked Shy Guy Gamer to make a Facebook.
we should all look into those kind of things and make sure they're all healthy and strong and independent.
Find the gamers should have social networks.
Facebook would be good because people that might not like gaming may like see that you're doing that charity
Mhm.
thing. I don't like gaming that much, but I'll come and watch it because you're there. People that aren't doing gaming, but it still gets the views up, and
Or they might come to donate because they like the donation. Like the
yeah,
charity.
they might not come to watch, but they might go, well, I'm going to donate because I know someone that's doing this, or because it's going to a good cause.
Yeah.
Now, with the I never really had an issue with this, but I just want to emphasize it a bit. I think there should be more of a research process for finding a charity that we want to donate to. All the charities have been fine. It's just, for example, something like cancer research. I think that was the one we did. The first event. The issue with Cancer Research UK is that UK part. I would rather have it be worldwide, and the other part is the cancer part. And I'm not saying that to be mean or anything, but I think because we're all gamers in the viewership, that we should all be concerned about a charity that's more relatable to us, like something to do with gamers or
Could be like a stream for people that kill themselves.
But it needs to be a charity that people will actually donate for. Cause
yeah,
like,
that's the point I'm getting to. Is a charity, you know, it affects it affects our sort of demographic.
if it's
So,
an unknown charity that nobody knows, it's like,
yeah, like I understand, you know, that cancer is a big problem. There's people who have friends or relatives that have died of cancer, but more of something like children hospitals. I think child plays something to do with games and children.
yeah, because Save the Children was the one that did most successful.
Mhm.
And like, actual Save the Children were involved themselves. Some of the people watched the charity.
I don't think that there's any issues with the charity. I just think there should be more of a concern research process. So somebody mentioned the name Mike Stout, and for you viewers that are watching and are not aware of who Mike Stout is, he is well, I guess was a developer for the Ratchet and Clank games, and he's doing some other stuff now. He's still a developer. He's not in retirement or anything like that.
He's not retired yet.
No, not yet. He's far from it. And he also does a podcast called the Useless Podcast with Tony Garcia. I think that's his second name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who Tony Garcia is.
Yeah, they were both developers for Ratchet and Clank, and we managed to get him involved. And I think there should be more people that we get involved that are in the game industry and also in the YouTube stuff. Not just developers, by the way, but also like voice actors, writers.
Music creators and
Yep,
stuff.
all that stuff.
I know this isn't much. You wouldn't think this is much, but let's say we do a game from EA Games. EA Games tweeting out saying, "Check out this." They're not on the stream, but with their tweet going out, it's going to get loads of their followers come to our stream.
I've thought about a lot of things, and that's one thing I haven't thought about. And yeah, that's definitely a thing. But for the viewers, this is one thing we're going to ask for the interaction from you guys is that if you could comment just below of some YouTuber names or developers or anybody involved in the game industry, just comment below of people you think we could manage to get involved. We'll look into it, into getting them involved. Probably needs to get a lot of people involved with doing the live streaming, and the viewers will need to get their help in contacting them. and showing that we really want them.
If we do get a Kevin Miller, we'd probably have to do some sort of Sly game.
I mean, he did the voice of Sly Cooper, so.
Wouldn't it be kind of annoying? Like you're talking to him, and then a cutscene comes up, and you'd be like, "What'd you say, Kevin?"
Could get like a good like gaming company or something to sponsor the stream. So like they could sponsor prizes, or they could say like if we get so and so views, they will donate a certain amount of money to the charity.
See,
That's another thing. We need better.
I don't know if we can actually do that. And I'm just trying to be very precautious and think of all the possibilities of legal trouble. I don't know if we can actually do that, but we can certainly look into it.
Yeah.
So what are you saying, Craig?
We probably also need better prize ideas as well.
Prize ideas, okay. I think we were talking about before the show podcast episode 1. We were talking about getting people, the viewers, more involved every once in a while, because some people who've got involved on the Skype call over the live stream have been quite interesting. 2 names stand out specifically that are now, I guess, full-time, but one of them isn't really. But the full-time one, we've all agreed that's with us now, is Automaton Creature and White Orbison. We're not too sure about White Orbison, but we'll look into getting him more involved. Yeah, so we would like to get more people involved in that sense. I think that's a cool idea, just getting fans in and pulling them in to do stuff. I think that's really
Also,
cool.
Automaton actually said on Skype that she'd like to do a stream if she can get a capture device to work.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I think that'd be great.
Yeah.
And we could get, I don't know if this would be good, but we could, like, people that are watching could donate prizes. I don't know if that's a good idea.
I think it would vary depending on what charity we're doing, because if we're sending clothes to Africa or money, so we like, at my school you can like put money in this little box, or you can just put some spare clothes or cans of foods in this box, and that just goes to Africa. But I don't see how that would work out if we were doing something for like cancer research. We're gonna just send them cans. or
I
some
can totally
sort of
understand
cake.
that.
I don't know how that would work out. I think we should look into getting more people involved in, having specific sort of groups for certain things, because some of us just mix well with other people, and it's unfortunate, but we may have to like get less people involved that are already involved to get in better people that can do it. I think that's unfortunate, but there's nothing really we can do. We really want to just move forward and make a more entertaining show for all of this. So, do you think that's everything for just the live stream in general? We're going to try and upgrade the quality for the commentating and entertainment and all that stuff, the promotion too. Is there anything else?
Is an answer.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
We got the channel, website, and the actual podcast now.
Yeah, we need to also get the website like a lot more efficient.
Yes, I personally
Yeah.
want.
Maybe have some more bits on there describing like the people
having
that
I have an idea. How about having a bio of each person who's involved in 5-day gamers?
yeah.
Yes, I never.
And a photo picture.
I never.
And given like information on how many streams they've done and
I never actually thought about what NS said there. I just had the idea of just licking.
Linking what?
Link?
I just had the idea
I thought I
of.
said licking.
Yeah, I said that by accident. But I had this idea of just linking everybody to their, YouTube channels, Twitters and stuff. Just have the name of people that have been involved before. And but I like the idea of having a bio of their story, how they got involved and discovered the stream. I really like that.
What about like a professional photo?
Maybe we could have some sort of.
Yeah, professional photo, whether it's HD or not.
I like the idea of documentation. I just want more information on the site in general. Just all these statistics of people we've had involved, and the amount of viewers we've had at the most time, stuff like that, and people we've had in the past that are fairly popular, like developers and stuff. Yeah, I think that more, and also more graphic stuff. And
Like graphic, what do you mean, like violent?
no,
like
I'm talking
there could be like posters saying coming
yeah.
soon, so and so or
more
something.
graphics on the site, just in general for everything that we could all use.
More work for Amongst then.
I don't know if he would have to deal with that. He's just there for the technical side of the website, but we just need to have a graphics person that could
Yeah, we can do it.
mix
We
pictures.
can do it and then send it to him.
Yeah, it's just basically copy and paste for everything.
Yeah.
He's a programmer. What do you expect?
He's not going to be making pictures. He's like, oh, okay, I'm not
Definitely. Oh, I'm just gonna be behind the scenes.
Unless
Who
he's
made-
multi-talented.
Who made the logo then? The circle logo.
Which?
With the
the-
control, the one with the controller and.
Oh, that was a mouse.
Amongst
Oh.
others.
Is it not a Minix?
I call him a mouse. But...
Yeah, I call him monks as well. It's AMOUN.
He's never said anything to me when I talk to him. Another idea I had, but I don't know if it can actually be done because 5D Gamers isn't an actual, like an official site. It's like .webs or something.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. I think there's issues with
It's 5daygamers.comyr.com.
yeah, it's not an actual. It's not its own independent site. It's built off something else. But my idea was, I don't think we're able to do this, but I thought it'd be pretty cool if we could just have an archive of all the videos that we've done on there.
And it could be like most popular video
Mhm.
And
I don't know if we
Of
can.
a week. Most popular video of a week.
But it's
Yeah.
fine because all the videos can just be on the YouTube channel. I guess that'll suffice. That'll be fine. That'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
So let's move to the channel a bit. Now,
Okay.
I think we should all be concerned about putting in some sort of effort and work into something like kind of specific jobs for behind the scenes stuff, not just broadcasting, like live streaming and co-commentating and being a moderator and stuff like that. Oh no, that's something we missed. Forums. We should have that on the
Oh
web.
yeah.
We'll definitely look into it, and I don't know, like we're getting in depth, and it's going to be hard work for a Minix after all these suggestions, but have like
Yeah, too much work for him.
maybe we can have
He's
some
doing everything.
sort of account where you can just log in, comment on the forums, all that kind of stuff.
Also some sort of chat where it's just like people can chat and
Yeah, live chat, that'd be great.
give ideas about what they want to see and things.
Fantastic. It's
or we could set up like an email or something where
Yeah.
everyone emails their suggestions.
all concerns and people that are interested in joining us. I think that'd be good.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
where I was going with the YouTube channel is that I personally, with my involvement, I just want to specifically be involved in the podcast, managing it, dealing with all the people that want to be in and just being on it. I don't know how that's going to work on. It really depends if people want to see me on here.
You're the leader of a podcast, so
I wouldn't really call it a leader, more of a host.
you're a host.
But I want to be the host for this podcast, 5D Gamers, and any variation of the podcast for it. And I want to deal with all the YouTube uploads because I think there's a lot of opportunity that we can make from the YouTube channel if we tag everything right. And it's just all available to everybody that just wants to find people that did specific live streams. So if they wanted to find LongHairGaming, for example, they could just click a playlist and find all the live streams that he was in.
Mhm.
Well, if you want to do that, just don't delete any of the actual videos. Just sort out the playlist and that.
Yep, I'm gonna go through them sometime, probably during the summer and a couple hours a week before that. So, do you guys want to just move on to the podcast now? Because I think we're kind of done with this.
Isn't this a podcast anyway?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You just said, "Shall we move on to the podcast?" I was like, "Why have you been doing that?"
You thought I wasn't in the podcast.
What we've been doing all this time. Just randomly talk.
It's funny. Yeah, we've actually got to start the podcast now.
What?
No, we've been recording. Don't worry. This is all going to be in it.
Yeah.
I meant.
But the first half, it wasn't the podcast. It was just random talking.
I meant. I meant. Do you want to move on to the topics for the podcast?
Oh, sure.
Right, and is there anything?
Topics.
Is
Well, it
there,
was just 5D Gamers.
and is there anything else you want to talk about for like the website, YouTube channel, or live streaming?
I just want people to like find other ways to like get more donations or something.
And the best way of probably doing that is getting more people watching, and
Yeah.
getting them to stay.
Trying to get like at least 30 people at all times, if possible.
Like we
Personally, if we all do this right and we put in enough effort, I think next event we could have a couple hundred people watching live, and thousands of pounds or dollars, or even in tens of thousands possibly, of
Like,
donations.
we should get like where we're getting donations from. I think I've already mentioned this really, but like donations, loads of donations from people that aren't watching it, but they want to donate just because it's going to a good cause, and they think that we're using our good initiative to make money for a good cause. So getting people to donate that don't really like gaming but still want to donate.
Hmm.
I think we should get everybody involved to like tell at least 5 people we know.
Yeah, because if we get like something like 50 people just watching, and we get them to all stay for a couple hours, and we're like, hey, could you either donate or could you tweet this out to a friend or something? I think they're going to be more inclined.
On Christmas stream, somebody came on, saw the game I played, and just left.
Yeah, that will happen, and it's really important that we entertain them enough that we can get them to stay. Over time, because we're going to get more people involved, it's very much going to be pushing for people at all times. So I guess that's a good thing. Well, a bad thing where we're probably not going to have people involved in the past. It's going to be quite a supply and demand, very competitive kind of atmosphere with it. So we're going to move on to the podcast. Actually recording it.
Yes.
Uh,
Topics.
yeah, things that I want to talk about is what's going to do with it. Is it actually going to be? Are we going to have a schedule with it, or are we going to have various? Because we actually had a sort of a problem. We had a problem with the start of the podcast because I thought it was only going to be Evil Dead Fan 1 and 2, NS, and LongHairGaming. And I found out when we all got together that another guy wanted to be involved, Sean.
Shall I go gamer?
And
87.
Yeah, yeah. 87 years old.
Yeah.
I don't want this podcast going to be crowded because I've had experience with podcasts before, and you can do a podcast with 10 people, but the issue is that people don't get their say, and
Yeah.
with like a 4-man podcast, it gives people the opportunity to talk. And even though I'm doing the most talking because I'm the sort of host for this, and I'm bringing
Yeah.
all the ideas and I'm pushing for the topics and stuff like that. And despite of that, it is really important that we only have like 3-4 guys in the thing. And the issue with that is that we have way more people involved into 5-day gamers than 3 or 4. And I would like to have everybody involved in this podcast. So the solution for that is, I guess, do more shows a week, or have different types of podcasts. But maybe we can even do 3 a week. I don't know. It really depends if we can make it entertaining in some way. There's different ways we can make it entertaining. That's why I think it's important that we have different types of podcasts.
Yeah, I think that idea sounds good.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It really depends if we can be entertaining, and there are people that actually want to do it. I don't know. A schedule is important with this kind of thing.
I have asked lots of people, and there's quite about 10 or 15 people that want to be involved, at least.
Yep. But yeah, I think. Sorry, I'm playing with a slinky.
You're
It's
playing with
alright.
your slinky?
Yes. Oh, it's on the floor now.
No.
Your slinky is on the floor.
Is this what people talk about in podcasts?
Yeah. Well, you can talk about it.
Oh
Yeah.
no, there goes my slinky.
Oh no.
He went to the dark side.
My iPod is on my bed.
Slinky,
I
I
get
am your father.
Comment below if you're interested in being involved in a podcast.
No, it's silent. That's not very good for podcast.
That's not good.
But what's next week going to be about?
I have no idea. It's going to be probably very different from this podcast. We'll see.
Well, you'll have to think of a topic then.
So right now I'm thinking with this one podcast that we can do between an hour to 2 hours, and it'll be recorded, just recorded, not live, because there's issues with doing it live. We could do it live in the future possibly. We'll see. And then, so we're going to record it sometime throughout the weekend, so Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. We're recording this on Saturday right now.
Nearly Sunday though. Nearly. It's 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll just
20, 22.
What
Oh,
should we say? What should we say when it's the next day, Sunday? Should we just make noise?
yeah.
How about we say Mentos all at the same time? Let's just scream Mentos, right? Stare at the clock. We got like 20 minutes. We just scream Mentos.
Mentals!
No, not Mentos now. We still got like 20 minutes.
Like in the end or something?
Yeah. So we're gonna record them on the weekends and then upload on the Mondays. I think that's the plan for this group, I guess.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So if you're
Monday.
if you're interested in being involved in this or have any questions, have any stuff
Call
that
this number now.
yes, or if you want us to talk about anything specific, just leave your comments in this not the description, the comments.
It's below the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, write in the description for me so I don't have to do all that. So yeah, do that, and we'll actually read them. Yeah.
Oh my god, maybe reply.
Then we may reply.
Something I need to do more.
Yeah.
We can make a pie out of it.
So do that. Do that.
Oh.
You can maybe drop a like or share it on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr.
Bebo!
Yeah, Bebo, yes, Bebo. We want you
Yeah.
to share this on Bebo, please.
Bebo.
Bebo.
I haven't used that. I haven't. Used
Have
it
you?
for
Did you
years.
ever use Bebo?
Yeah, I did.
Right.
Yeah.
So are we basically done here?
For
I
the,
guess.
for the podcast or going on to the next?
No, we're just gonna freeball it, I guess now. We're gonna say Mentos when it's midnight. So I said I was gonna talk about a story about Slinkies, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I'm holding the Slinky in my hand, just saying there. So I've just been playing it for throughout the duration that we've been in here for. So the Slinky, right? You know when you go to the toilet, right? So some people just take a phone or a magazine or some sort of handheld
book.
device. Yeah, and they just play that for like 30 minutes. I'm doing that right now whenever I go for the toilet, but I'm just playing with a Slinky.
Yeah. Same with this. Well, for most of this, I've been playing with a Sony Ericsson League.
But isn't that kind of weird? It kind of makes me feel psychotic if somebody saw me in the toilet for 30 minutes sitting there just playing with a Slinky.
So you have Psycho?
Yeah.
People spend an hour on toilet.
No, well, yeah, people spend an hour because they're just like, oh, I'm reading a chapter of my book. And they just do it for so long. But that's what I'm like. I'm just there for half an hour playing with a Slinky. And I just thought,
Oh, brother.
That sounds so weird. You just sat there playing with your Slinky.
You forget that you're on toilet.
Yeah, Douglas. But yeah,
If you get you in a public toilet and everyone is looking at you like, what the hell is this guy talking about? What's he doing?
Hurry up now.
I feel like if somebody just flung up the door and they saw me playing with a Slinky, it just looked really psychotic. Like I was planning out how to kill somebody with it.
Has anyone ever solved a Rubik's Cube?
No, never.
Well, I have one, but I never solved it. My uncle did. He actually had the formula of it. Now I just wish I had the formula for that.
Oh, my mic's so sensitive. I can hardly hear that myself.
My mic's so sensitive.
That sounds
Volume really
weird.
loud.
Douglas,
On
it's
the
sensitive as my Slinky.
My mic is very sensitive. Like that sounds weird.
I don't know why, but see whenever I imagine Douglas saying sensitive, I just imagine he's talking about the tip of his penis. You said it with your about your capture card, and I was just like, he's talking about the tip of his penis.
Wait,
You know, right? I think another thing, just back with all the stuff we said about improvements. I think it'd be cool if we had all the legendary moments that's happened throughout the events, like White Orbison's left butt cheek, and Douglas thinking everybody's Chinese.
Yeah, when I first heard RC3000, I thought he was Chinese. There's
And-
also... Yeah, carry on.
TL singing egg song. I think that was it.
Yep,
Right.
certainly. Can you tell me what the first stream was? Was it Douglas's Ratchet and Clank 1 for the first event? Was that it?
But what
No,
was
there was someone else for the first event.
Oh,
the first event? It began with me playing Jack and Daxter.
right.
Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank 1 was like one of the very first ones, right?
Yeah, it was Jet 1, Psy 1, Ratchet and Clank 1.
Because I really liked that live stream because I just felt like it was really, I don't know, genuine.
I think it's because like we just started off and...
Yeah,
Minus the problems at the beginning.
yeah. There was Douglas had
Yeah.
problems, and then We did,
I estimated there was over. I took it over an hour to get the stream started.
because I just thought it was really cool that we were. You can see it in the highlight video I made. I mean, I'm still making changes to it because
You've been doing it for like how long?
I think it's better to make like smaller videos. I might like make 20 videos of the highlights because I got so much footage. Because I don't really like the idea of just uploading an hour.
So how long is it?
It's like an hour long. It used to be 2 hours.
Oh, right.
Is it just that one stream?
Yep, 6 hours. So yeah, you can see the transition just watching that, the 2 hour version specifically, of us. You know, Douglas is stressed at the start. I jump in, save the day, everybody's friends, and then we're all tired. That's what happened. That's the highlights of it. I loved it when I got loads of comments. It was an interesting experience.
Plus, Tio was there with commentary, and that's probably why there was a lot of people.
I'm looking really forward to the next one. Is that I'm probably going to be able to stream.
Yay! Celebrate!
Yeah,
What happened about last time? Didn't you like start streaming? But
yeah, because one person was not streaming too well, and I decided to take on control, and I missed. I couldn't even do it myself because so I have issues recording with XSplit. I can live stream fine now, but it's just I didn't know what I was doing back then with XSplit.
You were doing trash. That's what you were
You were
doing.
an X-Split noob.
No, I know how to work XSplit. I've done it before, but my computer just doesn't work with it for some reason. I think it's something to do
Computer
with
crash?
my video card. Yeah, it crashes.
Oh, brother.
It's something.
Crashes are no good.
I would have to get a new video card to use it. Something to do with compatibility.
I just wish I had like different capture, like not capture cards, but different devices so I could use for streaming. I mean, I only have the Dazzle, but unfortunately, that's the only thing that sells here. There's no Hatch, there's no capture card, nothing really.
yeah, I had to buy mine online. Like, and I think mine came from America.
Most of them coming from America. I don't think you can actually get them in the UK really. But why can't you just buy it online?
Well, you know, I don't import stuff. I'll tell you what. It's because my mom doesn't want to pay a lot. Because there's a tax here, in which if you import stuff outside the country, it's like I think a percentage or something of it's like a tax, you know, a normal tax.
I thought you were gonna say get arrested.
Get arrested.
It's like a 30-40 pound extra. Like you know the normal price, but then you think, well, this is good, but then the importing, yeah, you pay a bit more. Oh, brother.
Sounds like something that would happen in South Park.
But yeah, Craig, this is to everybody in general. I really think it should be a concern for you guys to upgrade in more ways than one, in like recording devices and in the games you're playing as well, because we're really close to the next generation gaming. Technically, it's already begun, but it's gonna get seriously. We
gotta be more serious now.
Yeah, it's gonna.
We gotta be let's just say up to date with the times.
Yep, we're gonna have to be up to date, and it's gonna get really serious because there's gonna be 5 consoles this year.
Well, the Wii U's out now. There's more.
Yeah, but if you ain't got money, you can't just like magically pay it.
Yeah, but the thing is, a lot of people are still doing PlayStation 2 stuff. That kind of is it 6th generation?
Second generation, I think.
No, 6th generation.
6? Oh wait. What was the first? What was the first generation then?
That was like years ago, decades.
Decades ago.
But with like updating, what does it mean with like games though? I mean, if you're not interested in any new games.
Wait,
yeah.
I don't get that though, because they're games in itself. Like, how can you not be interested in a genre?
Like, I'm interested in new games, but I rarely buy new games.
But I don't understand that. How can you not? So right, but you like the new Ratchet and Clank games, right? The future ones. Have you played them?
Yeah, I beat them all.
Well, I don't think you can really say that you're not interested in new games.
No, I am interested in new games. I'm not saying I'm not.
But
Like-
you're more interested in the old games than the new games.
But there's gonna be a point where you're gonna play all the old games and you're gonna be like, all right, okay, it's getting kind of boring. There's nothing new because that's basically done already.
Well, I have about like probably 3/4 of my games I've never even beat.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
What have you done with your life?
Beating the same games over and over again.
Ah. Like
Oh.
That's the best life I've ever heard.
I'm trying to. I'm like a year behind on all the games, and then there's other games that I want to play from years ago, and then there's constantly games coming out. I don't know. I feel like there's always something, even if like isn't there a game coming out every day? And I'm not interested in getting
Kind of.
Well,
every game.
I'm starting to get into like Nintendo as well.
I just think that's insane that people are still on the PS2 and the Xbox, that kind of era, and even the PS1, that kind of stuff, when there's all this new stuff coming out, and it's just getting insane how amazing it's gonna get.
Yeah, it's same with me. I know I've got a HD capture card now and better equipment, but I'll never stop doing PS2 because
I'm not saying you have to stop it. I'm just saying you should be aware that this is coming. There's bigger stuff is happening.
so I haven't even got onto the PS1 games I want to do. Like, there's not many, but there's like
Like,
two or three.
I definitely want to do older games as well because I think they're, despite them being old, it doesn't make them bad games at all.
Well, I have two SNES games, but I can't really do anything with them.
Can you name them?
A Bubsy game.
Oh, Bubsy 3D.
You know what's really interesting is gaming isn't that old when you think about it.
No, gaming will never be old.
When you
It's eternal. It's eternal.
when you compare gaming to books, it's not old at all. Or I guess music, because you know they've been around for hundreds of years, maybe thousands of years. Whereas gaming's been around for like less than 100.
Since
With gaming, you have like two different types. You have like the ones who like all the new games, and you have like your classic, the retro gamers.
I don't know. I think it can divide more in depth with that because I like both sides of the spectrum and
Yeah, okay.
specific genres. But the point I'm getting to is that think about your grandchildren or your great grandchildren. Think about what they'll have to, I guess, go through because they haven't experienced the era you experienced it in. It's just the games you're playing right now, the games I'm playing on the PS3. There's going to be a point when they are considered really old games comparable to
Yes.
something to PlayStation 1 or the PlayStation 2 games because they're just old in general. It's just that line's just stretching out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's going to be that point. And
There's gonna be a console that's gonna revolutionize a bit. It's the what's it called?
I'm really
I know
excited
what it
about
is.
it.
It's the one that has Android. It's kind of like the Android mobile phones, but it's a console itself. Don't ask me the name.
I know
Don't ask me the
Steam.
name because I don't know what it is.
Yeah, the Steam box as well. I might be buying like 3 consoles this year. I hopefully have enough money. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to do it.
What's it
Actually, you
called?
know, I need to think about getting a job.
Yeah, I need another one.
Oh, it's
There's like nothing with it. Just manager jobs. I have no experience of being a manager.
What are you doing? Mate?
I thought you had a job, didn't you?
Yeah, but the boss was being like really mean at me.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was a lot of my job.
If I would have a boss, I would like the boss to be. Oh, thank you, Safe. It would have to be respectful and not mean. You know.
Yeah. She was blaming everything on me, so it was like,
Why take the blame? That doesn't make sense.
I can't take this shit anymore.
Anyway,
So, are you not doing anything now?
I'm still looking.
oh by the way, the Android thing I was talking about is not the Stream box. It's not the Steam box, but it's called Ouya. Ouya.
That? I have two favorite words. They're just nobody can really pronounce, and it's it's the Ouya, the game console that's coming out in like a
The
couple.
Android one, yeah.
And then there is Youch, a gaming network.
Youch.
Yes, Youch.
They're bringing out a console.
No, they're not about the console. They're just the network. I really like those names because nobody can say they're like the Ouya, Youch. I'm really interested to see if it's going to be in 4K. Do you guys know what 4K is?
Oh, for kids, yeah.
It's basically for the viewers, I guess, and some guys in here possibly. I can't remember what it is exactly, but it's way better than 2K. And that's going to be interesting trying to upload that and like playing. It's going to be amazing playing in the games with that resolution.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me. That's because I was eating. I apologize.
What you eating?
Cheese and ham. Cheese and
Oh.
ham? No, yeah, cheese and ham. Yeah, pretty
Have
good.
you ever tried ham and cheese?
Ham
Yeah,
and
I've
cheese.
tried, yeah, I've had ham and cheese.
Unfortunately, we don't have Subway.
Oh, when I go to Subway, I always had the meatball one.
I've never even had.
I, I,
I've
I,
never even been.
I just wish I had Subway. Portugal doesn't have Subway. It has Starbucks though. I've been on Starbucks before. It's pretty cool. But I want Subway. I want that. 35 seconds until Mentos. Oh, why am I doing a countdown? It's so stupid.
It's a countdown.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay. That song is so amazing. It's from the 80s.
What song?
I was singing right now. It's from the 80s. Final countdown.
Oh, right, okay. I thought you were talking about the one I was doing. I was just going.
Get your
10
eggs
seconds, every
here.
10 seconds now. Oh,
Yellow
bloody.
fresh eggs are here.
What were you singing?
Mentos.
Mentos!
Oh, Mentos.
Mentos!
Mentos.
Yeah, Douglas, that doesn't make you louder. That just makes you muffled.
Mentos people.
Douglas, you need to like Douglas run outside and just scream Mentos. It'll work then.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, have we got any more topics to say in this podcast?
I guess so. Let's see. So like I said, all the people while watching throughout the whole podcast, comment below all the things that we've asked you, and also comment your own recommendations that you think would be very beneficial for this charity organization.
Also say if you like Mentos.
Yeah, if you like Mentos. Actually, you know what? We should use that word. Somehow use the word mental or Mentos in your video. Like, be like, oh, this was well mental. I don't know if anybody else says that, but that's the thing. Just be like, this is well mental. Say mental in some way. Don't make it obvious though. Try not to make it obvious. But if you say that, we'll know you watched the whole thing, and we'll very much appreciate it.
You will get a gold star.
Yes, a gold star from Douglas.
Gold star.
Also with this podcast, tell us what you would like to see us or hear us talk about. And do you really want to have this live, and on what day, and possibly what uploads, how frequently, who do you want to have on here, stuff like that.
Do you want to witness 25 people?
No, you do not. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work that way, Craig.
I think there's a limit to how many people you can even have in a call.
Yeah, I don't know how many it is.
15.
It's 10. No, it's 10.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
maybe in
for
like
all
Google
it's-
Hangouts or Uvu, is that how you pronounce it? Maybe you can have more. I don't know.
Or something called Tiny Chat.
Yeah, I love Tiny Chat. That's amazing.
You can just pop into anyone's chat and
Yeah. I always used to go in there and chat with girls.
Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Are we done?
It's gone silent.
he's gone.
Hello, Saveain, are you still here? Hello.
We're doomed.
Are you there? Wait, is this a part of a podcast?
Don't know where he's gone.
No, this isn't part of the podcast. We're just about to start it.
Huh? Where did you go?
We're just about to start a podcast. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm going to start the podcast.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So, once again, all this has been nothing.
Okay, guys, right. Give me a couple of seconds, right? We're gonna go live in 5, 4, 3,
Oh, what?
1.